What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Aged Out Reacts with the two hosts of the Aged Out podcast, Mike Fantini and
Evan Worrell.
And before we get into today's highly requested videos, hit subscribe on that YouTube channel, drop a comment, like the video, let us know what you think about what we're saying, give us suggestions on future groups and years to react to, indoor, outdoor, DCA, DCI, WGI, whatever. We appreciate it. Helps us with the algorithm. Smash that like button, share the video. We appreciate all the support so far in this endeavor of a YouTube channel and podcast. Speaking of podcasts, check out the podcast on podcast services, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google. Check out the clip videos if you want shorter, more digestible content on the YouTube channel. Check out LoneStarPercussion.com. We're partnered with them at this point. They gave us the discount code AGEDOUT, using which will save you $10 on any order of $50 or more. Super easy to do on percussion equipment. Helps you, helps us, helps them. Social media, Instagram, Facebook, patreon.com if you want to give us any financial support. And now that I have word vomited all of that, Evan, we're reacting to some Blue Stars 2010. We've had this requested a few times from a few different people. We did Crown 09, which was your first summer of drum corps in the last video. So we had a few people say, do Blue Stars 2010. So give the people what they want. That's what we're doing today. We have about 3 or 4 short clips, 1 to 2 minutes long. I'm sure we'll do plenty of talking like we normally do in between and throughout. So
yeah, I don't think we've done a Blue Stars video yet, have we?
We have not.
Like, period?
Nope, not one. So
here we go.
Obviously, yeah. Was that an open?
That was an open.
Very nice. What is it?
It's a West 6 Penny Ryle Ale. Delicious.
Dude, I'm a huge fan of West 6 sour. Their sour is
good brews.
Really good. Really good.
There's actually a lot of really good brews in Lexington, but anyway.
All right. So I'm ready if you are to watch my first summer results of me getting my butt kicked extremely hard with tough drill
Baby Fantini.
Hitting the piss out of the drum. All right. Here we go.
Hit me with
it. Oh, those ribbon crashers.
I like the texture. I think it's a really cool timbre.
Yeah. It sounds good as a player. Nice roll.
Crispy.
They're heavy. Long story short.
Offset you.
Yeah, I'm right here for reference. This is Travis Peterman that the mouse is going over. Current caption head for the percussion section at Carolina Crown. And the guy on the end, young little 16-year-old, is Alex Olivier. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, Alex, if you're listening to this. Sorry. Yeah, A.O. You've heard a few guests mention him. This was his first summer. He was super young, 16-year-old, Dartmouth High School. Nuts how he was able to do this. But we saw how successful he was. So, and then, yeah. So Travis, me, Alex, everybody else.
Was Pat in this line with you?
No, Pat Curry was top bass in 09.
Oh, yeah, Tank was on top.
Yeah. Love that dude. I gotta back up. Did you see how far to the side my right arm went?
Exaggerated slice on purpose.
I'm gonna rewind and watch me right here.
This was very stylized. I think people will see that, but it was really cool.
Yeah, we stylized the hell out of it. That was all Joel Hilbert. Yeah. So watch my right arm when we reach. Oh my god.
Gonna put a Q-tip in AO's ears.
I was going to say, I almost hit Alex in the head. Yeah, I love the tuning of the snare line that summer. Joel did a great job.
It's a good battery tuning all around. The balance is good.
Yeah. Section to section was done really well. How do I look at this now with how low our drums were? One,
dude, look at Travis's freaking drum.
Travis Peterman is not the tallest guy in the world, but
still, it looked like his knees would hit his freaking scoop.
Dude, his drum was so low. It was ridiculously low on his body. Nuts. And I think
everybody's drum is low. No wonder you guys didn't play 3 inches. Just kidding. But seriously.
Not only did it look like we were hitting the drum really hard because the drum was so low, we actually were hitting the drum that hard. It was, I remember getting to Rhythm X in 2011, and it took Josh Brickey half the season to get me to play soft enough for indoor. Like it was aggressive. It was aggressive. So I'm gonna rewind and talk a
I
little bit
like it
more.
though. It's very relaxed though, even though the velocity's
Yes,
there.
it was
I
all
feel like that's how I
velocity.
teach kids how to play today.
Me too. I still apply stuff Joel taught us from this summer.
Not like maybe not like this same technique, but those like pedagogies.
Yeah, the
So
relaxed hand, relaxed shoulders. There was no tension in our bodies. At least for me, there wasn't any tension personally, and that's what they taught us. So
I don't even know if pedagogies is a freaking word.
I
To
don't
make
know.
it plural.
You say it a lot,
That's all
so
right.
we'll look that up later.
Well, I
But
know pedagogy is a word for sure,
yeah,
or
so
pedagogy, or however you pronounce it. But
I'm gonna play this 1 minute clip again and just kind of talk about like what's happening on the field because we're running. So leading up to this first ribbon crasher part where it starts, we start on the back sideline and we basically crab across the entire field and stop by like the Houdini boxes. And then as we play in groups of three,
Houdini.
yeah,
Star Wars. Shout
the ribbon crashers, we're in pods of 3 on the field, and then we just step off and we basically are moving for the whole intro. So the first
I really
group,
like this show too.
and notice the stick visuals are all like kind of the wave of the left hand over the stick, the Houdini kind of thing.
Wingardium Leviosa.
That part where there's 3 in the middle there playing, that was all of us originally. It's too loud.
Ribbon Crasher cuts too much.
Yeah. Gosh, look how high we're playing.
Is that Brian?
Yeah, that is. That's Ice Cream. Brian Byer.
Oh, what up, Brian?
Dude, he hyped us all summer. We're like in the middle of the horn line right here, just ramming, just playing to our eyeballs. Tons of
The
fun.
double stops.
Yeah, it was a good time. So let's go to the next clip, which is that was from our finals lot, our semifinals lot, and I'm not gonna lie, I think we had the best like finals lot spot, like that backdrop, the whole
That is
setting.
pretty happening. The sunlight's shining down on you guys.
Yeah. It was we had that zone all 3 nights. It was cool. All right,
We
so
were
this
off
is
in
from
the cut.
Allentown. This is our drum feature in the 4th chart or 5th chart.
Ooh,
I think.
I love this section.
Yeah, it's really cool. Close
Those
up of
drums are
Travis
pretty.
Peterman, all young and clean shaven. Oh, that's loud. So Jonathan
Lots of
Leslie, the
sticklers.
center, he had marched Blue Stars for 4 years, 7, 8, 9, and 10. He made Blue Stars in 07, having never marched snare drum before.
That's pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm. He told us he hated his life all 07. Imagine like doing drum corps, never having any experience marching the drum.
I mean, he's good enough to make it, so
I
mean,
know.
There's something, but yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of the consistency. Whew.
He said he
Yeah,
wanted
you
to
got-
quit a lot. He said he got his ass kicked. That's what he told
Well.
us,
Look at him here.
right? So, all right, this is.
Super nice dude. I've only talked to him a few times, but
Oh, I love Jonathan. He's awesome.
nice transition. Single to duple.
Our drums were gorgeous. Those are my favorite drums I ever carried.
Travis Nestor on the end.
Yep.
Backsticks. Get it,
Dude.
Mike. Fancy.
We had to work on those back sticks all season. None of us.
Yeah.
Woo!
Little homage to the kind of like magic little illustrious ghost notes.
Yep. The transition was great. Those tap
Still a
fives.
couple weeks left to be turned
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Allentown.
Those tap fives also were not great.
I love this part of the horn look. It
Oh,
reminds
yeah.
me of Pirates of the Caribbean.
I still think it really does. I still think Blue
Lord.
Stars 2010 might be one of the best shows the Blue Stars have ever had.
Yeah, it's definitely up there.
Yeah.
For sure. And
It
this
was-
is also probably one of the best drum lines they've had until like some of the Mapes Shriver years.
Yeah, I think 10 was like the standard
Eight.
for like
Yeah.
the 3 or 4 years after and then Shriver and them took over, and apparently people that were in the Shriver lines like told us like, yeah, we still kind of like hyped that year because we thought it was one of the better years before us, and then up to that point. And so that's pretty cool to hear as an alumni of the year. But I love the show. It's so fun to watch still. I like it more than the Blue Coat show that I marched. I'm not going to lie.
I like this show better than the Crown show I marched in 2010. So there's that.
Not the hardest quad part right now.
Just right now.
I think Alex was trying to touch the moon on those last notes.
He got the hometown crowd there. He's from Dartmouth. He's probably got a lot of family there. He's going for it.
Yeah. So let's watch some of this backsticking again and these Mac rolls, because this summer, like I'll say this now with the experience that I have at this point and knowledge, we were all bad snare drummers. All 9 of us. None of us were good. I'm sorry. I'm surprised watching this, like knowing what I know now, how we got as good as we did by the end of the season. And we weren't like a top 5 group or anything by any means, but from where we started, it's unreal what the staff did with us that summer.
You guys beat us at Atlanta or something like that.
I don't know how the frick that happened.
Me neither. Yeah. That's okay.
I mean, we had a party. We had a party on the bus that night, so we enjoyed it for the night. And then I think you guys beat the crap out of us the next time you saw us. So.
Depends
and rightfully so. So, all right, let's check out these sweet backsticks again. Cherry red drums.
We're on the right side of the frame. Probably the most backsticking you ever done in your life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that roll was hot. He's slicing so hard.
Oh, dude. We all did.
Look at you almost can't help it with how low your friggin' drums are.
Yeah, it's almost a natural side effect.
Like
of it.
Return to the playing zone, like so uncharacteristic.
Yeah. So the ghost notes, like those ghosted flam accents we played there, we spent all of spring training. Like we would just have like parts of subsectionals where it was like, all right, we're just gonna play a measure of flam accents or 2 measures or whatever, and then just 2 measures of ghosted, and then 2 on repeat, just no breaks, no tap off, just 2 measures 2 measures on, 2 measures off, 2 measures on, 2 measures off, and it was a process. I'm shocked Tom Monks did not cut those because it took us a while.
He's like, no, we gotta have them.
It took us a while. And I had never even attempted any kind of ghost notes before that summer, and they were way harder than I thought they were. Like when they put the music in front of us, I was like, oh, that's not going to be that big of a deal. And then I started trying to learn it.
I don't think I've ever played a ghost note in a show.
It takes practice to like act like you're going to hit the drum and then just stop it. Like just not. It's weird. If you've never like tried to learn and perfect it, it's definitely really weird. But all right, we'll finish this and move on to my favorite part of the show is what we're going to do last.
A little hairy.
A little bit.
Woo.
Roll was not good. Not good.
Characters are so fun to play when they're up like that.
Oh, yeah. We had a lot of them, too. We had a lot of Hertas. Not quite. They were not quite as tight and fast as some of the ones we showed in Crown 09 last week, or last video, but we had a lot of them. So next video is going to be from that same lot, but it's going to be the first drum feature in the show in the second movement, which was actually my favorite chunk of the show, personally.
Yeah, the ribbon crusher stuff here is fantastic. Look at it. I love that part.
This is all lead up. Long roll.
Those tap fives are good.
Yep. The last tap 5 was not, but so you notice we were holding right there. So we play all that, and then we have to go from playing all that at a hold and then step off from a halt to a 6-5 straight across the field. Like we released that note, and you just had to release it and put all your energy behind a 6-5 step off.
You love to see it.
I know. The last clip we're gonna do is actually the drill of this chunk, so you'll see what I'm talking about. This visual. Favorite lick. I think Travis's drum. Here it is.
Ooh, I love that part.
Yep. Got a little hairy at the end of that.
A little choppy there. Choppy piercing.
Not in there.
Not in there.
Nope. Those shots are loud, though. This is the Pirates of the Caribbean part.
Yeah, this is the Pirates of the Caribbean part.
Oh my god, that shot.
To the drum.
That's the tempo change to 206, I think.
Isn't there another good thing over which like triplet?
Yep.
There. Called it.
Then we have the ghost left with the right hand shot. We might have overhyped that rep, and the quads and snares might have torn, but we'll move on past that and pretend we did not hear.
Folks in there not playing some quality double stops.
No, not at all. And if you notice when it gets dirty, you can look across the snare line and see that some people might be giving in to the hype a little bit and overreaching for those double stops and those big notes. But moving on. All right, so that's my favorite lick of the show. I love that section, that whole phrase. So here's now some guy, random dude on the internet, caught a rehearsal clip of us like marching this. And so you'll kind of see, I've said a lot that our drill was hard. This is kind of a glimpse. And like 80% of our show was like this. So here we go. This will be the same music chunk you just heard on the move. And I think right when it kicks off, this roll is real nice.
You have to take giant steps if you want credit.
Right? All right, here we go. Last little clip.
There you go, baby.
Woo!
Yeah, baby.
So there's that hold. Now watch. Just go.
At least we're not playing.
No, yeah, but we attack here in a second. And then we keep going. I don't know where Travis's drum cover is. This is a good rep.
Nice rep. You guys have some cool body in the show too.
We do.
I
All
love
of
those.
Huh?
Those like same hand isolated drags.
Yep.
Boom.
So, I don't know. We moved a lot. We most of the show was like what you just saw. Quit playing.
Oops.
Oopsies. Most of the show was like what you saw there at the end, and it's just we ran a lot, And like Evan said about Crown in '09, like he didn't know how hard it was. I didn't know how hard it was. I mean, it was hard looking back at it, but
not until you marched blue coats in 2012, you're like, this shit is
like,
easy.
Man, my summer was tough in 2010. This is a cakewalk. But you mentioned the body, and not a lot of groups were doing a whole lot of body in 2010. Like the drum lines still weren't. Like we look at like DCI lines now, and they're doing WGI level of body out on the football field, and that just wasn't really the norm. Groups did like basic body usually. So what Joel
like a
wrote
lunge here, here,
and we have some of that, but like Joel wrote, he applied some of that indoor stuff because he had marched with MX for like 4 years at that point, and so he started applying. He actually wrote a lot of the horn lines body for that summer too. And so he started applying a lot of that to the drum corps activity, and we got complimented on it all summer. Like it was definitely a little bit ahead of its time, I feel like, for the 2010 drum corps year to do as much body as we did.
Huh? Not in 2010. We didn't do that much body either year, 09 or 2010.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. We were very stylized. The book was fun.
Of course, Vanguard still didn't do any body, but
and they're still winning. So
yeah, there it is.
That's all you have to say about that. So there it is. Blue Stars 2010. Mike's first summer.
That's all I got to say about that. I'm full of the movie quotes lately.
You have been. So I said this video might have been a little shorter. Still 21 and a half minutes, whatever. We'll wrap this up quickly. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the video, share it, comment, let us know what you think about our opinions. Let us know your opinion. Suggest those videos. Check out the podcast, LoneStarPercussion.com. Code aged out, save yourself $10. Patreon.com. You can give us as little as $1 a month. Hopefully from here on out, we might actually have video of Evan and I on reaction videos in the future. I've almost got it figured out. So
say what?
Yeah, we'll see if that happens. Everybody, we'll see you next time.
My hair did.
Me too. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time.
Peace.